Hey folks, in today's video, we're going to answer the question, should I pay a financial advisor to manage my annuity? You're in the process, you're seeing a financial advisor, or you're thinking about buying an annuity and buying it through a financial advisor. And what I want to do today is go over whether it's worth the money or not. Or better yet, if you have a financial advisor and they're including their management, they're including the assets in the annuity as part of the management fee, whether you should find a new financial advisor or if you've got somebody solid on hand, right? All right. So to answer the first question, should I pay a financial advisor to manage an annuity? The answer is no, you shouldn't pay unless it's specifically a variable annuity. And this is kind of why we see a lot of variable annuities being replaced, especially right now where the markets are being so volatile, is the reason why most financial advisors put their clients in variable annuities, which I think in most cases is kind of a ripoff, not quite there, but like you shouldn't pay 3 to 4% in fees when you could just be in the market. Right. That's what you're going to pay, which is like 2 to 3 times more expensive than any other type of annuity out there. But the annuity, for the most part, if it's not a variable annuity, it manages itself. You don't lose money to market volatility. They can't do anything to improve the upside potential because it's set in the contract. The contract is created ahead of time by actuaries, and then it just becomes a matter of if the financial advisor sells it or not, or picks an allocation. So if you're paying, I'm going to give a dramatic example. Let's say you have a $1 million annuity and you're paying a fee on this. All they're really doing, if it's not a variable annuity, is changing the allocations once a year. Well, if it's 1% off of $1 million, that's a heck of a lot of money to be paying for them to fill out a 1 to 2 page form at the end of the year, So my thought process, and I've thought about this I'm 18 years going into focusing on annuities. And I will tell you, the commission route is almost always better than the fee-based route. Let me tell you why. All right. Yes, commissions are nice and they're hefty and they're fruitful for us. It's how we make a living. To kind of give you an overview of what we get paid, if somebody sells you a SPIA, they're going to make right around 2.5 to 3% in fees. Okay. So on $1 million SPIA, you're looking at 25 to 30 grand. Okay. If you buy a fixed annuity, it's right around 2 to 3%. So that's $20,000 to $30,000 in commissions. This is assuming you take the heaped commission where you get paid all up front. If you buy a fixed index annuity, the commission's going to be around 5 to 7%, so $50,000 to $70,000. And then if you buy a variable annuity, it's going to be right around the same thing, $50,000 to $60,000, maybe $70,000, right? Well, if you charge a fee on a conservative end, a management fee is 1% of your total portfolio. That can add up real quick. And the financial advisor, not in all cases, but some cases, they can change that fee. And they can charge that fee to you in a good and a bad market. So if they didn't return you a lot of interest in, let's say, a fixed index annuity, they still charge you a fee. You're paying a fee for them. I mean, you actually could lose money because the fee eats into the principal or the gains from the prior year, right? With a variable annuity, it's a couple of clicks of a button. It's not even that much management there. With a fixed annuity, what inspired this video was I just got off a chat where a lady asked me about, hey, I'm looking at this MYGA where it's fee friendly, meaning it's fee-based MYGA. And I'm like, why on earth would you ever pay anybody a 1% management fee to manage an annuity that works almost identical to a CD that guarantees a fixed interest rate for a fixed period of time? There's no management. You buy a 5-year MYGA guaranteeing 5% a year. That's it. You're getting 5% a year on your money for 5 years. And at the end of the 5 years, you move it. And so there's financial advisors charging fees to consumers to manage something that doesn't need managed. It's like paying a Roomba to vacuum your house. Why would you pay Roomba to vacuum your house? It does it already, So to answer your question, should I pay a financial advisor to manage an annuity? I'd say in almost every case. I say almost every case because there's some complex scenarios where it's worth the money, but it's small. Man, it is so small. So if I were you, I would look at your statements, find out what if you currently own an annuity and you bought it through your financial advisor. I would go through your statements and find out if they're charging you a management fee for that. Okay, and question them. Why are you charging this? Especially if it's a fixed or fixed index annuity. If it's a variable annuity, me personally, I would ask them, why are you charging me this much money for you to just change the different sub accounts here and there? A click of a button here, a click of a button there. Why am I already paying 3 to 4% in fees? Why am I paying double to triple in fees compared to either being in the market itself or being in a fixed or fixed index annuity where you don't lose any money? Because that's why you pay a financial advisor for two things at a very high level. Number one, manage the account. How much growth can I get? And number two, how do you balance it and protect it from losing money? Those are the main reasons why you pay a financial advisor, to grow your account and to protect it from losing money. So if you buy a fixed or fixed index annuity, why are you charging a fee for something that already manages itself? Okay. If you're doing lifetime income from annuity, that includes variable annuities. Why are you charging me a management fee for something that's already distributing me a guaranteed income for the rest of my life? I would question that. If on a variable annuity, why am I paying 3 to 4% in fees when I could accomplish the same thing at a fraction of the cost? See what they say. I guarantee you they're going to backpedal or recommend moving it to something else and not cop up why they're paying a fee for something they don't need to be charging fees for. So, rant over. That's what I wanted to put out there. I just got off this client was talking about the specific MYGA, and I was like in my head screaming, why are you wasting money? Imagine it. My rant's not done. Imagine this. You buy a 5-year MYGA, it guarantees 5% a year, and the advisor is going to charge 1% to manage it. Are you really getting 5% a year? Hell no, you're not. You're getting 4% a year because you're paying 1% in fees for that guy to do absolutely nothing. You want to talk about ripoffs? That's a ripoff. Anyways, I'm sorry. I got off of a chat. It made me instantly want to create a video about this. Like, subscribe, comment. Man, if you're a financial advisor and you're hating this video, leave a comment. Leave it. I might expose you, but leave it. There's no reason to be charging a consumer a fee for something that manages itself already. Rant over. Catch you on the next video. See ya.